Okay, hey everyone, admittedly, this is right after I summon the Black Ranger. I am far too curious about, well, I want to meet these two, and I want to see all three of them interact together. What's this show? A whole bunch of things, and I need to get into the event itself. So I'll probably just see the first event, get the advice on what I need to do, and if I need to see more stuff, I'll do that. But I'm thinking I can do just one. Why are we out here? On the surface. Push out the ground and leaves. Wait, this the Black Ranger? That drives a kick straight into the ground.
Ultimate attack! Arc Black Meteor!
I was about to say, that sounds exactly like your attack. Why are you on the surface? Oh, wait, hold up. Arcs of lightning strike the ground. Wait, do they actually have power, though? The ground caves in. Or is this the show part? Without even glancing back at the day's Rapture Fiend standing behind you, you speak.
The Arc Rangers always stand for justice.
I mean, that's a good thing to do, you know? People need hope, and especially in what's about to happen. Rapture Fiend staggers. Why is it Rapture Fiend? Is this, again, something for the show, or is that an actual class of Rapture? Nope, it's for the show. Boom. Dazzling green green explosion erupts. I thought it was a green screen. You raise a hand toward the sky.
Lift your head to the sky. See what we're all fighting for.
Uh-huh.
Then there's no fear you can't overcome.
Whoosh, the wind begins to pick up. Your hair whips wildly in the wind.
Cut!
Yeah. I see. Why you got... For a star, I guess that actually makes sense. If you're a star, movie star, TV show star. Hitting a striking pose in character.
Hey, good work.
The timing of the lightning felt a bit off. You okay with that?
The timing of the lightning.
Oh, it's fine. We can fix it in post.
Of course you can fix it in post.
Hey, Black, you
Whoa.
done?
Whoa. Ooh, this is not what I... Wait, do you have a sword? Hang on. The Red Ranger has a sword. You know, I mentioned part of the... I'm not sure where my biases come from. I feel like Power Rangers had to have been part of it. Especially, I like color themes. You remind me too much of Frisia with that, though. I ain't gonna lie. But that's incredibly cool. And then there's you. Why you look like you got a water theme? You look like you got a water theme. I mean, elemental, it could be. Okay. I like these three.
You wrapped up earlier than I expected.
Do I recognize your voice?
Oh, hey girls.
Well, actually, both of their voices.
How'd it go on your side?
All I had were dialogue scenes today, so I wrapped up pretty quickly.
Really?
Same here. I only had pre-transformation action scenes, so it was a fast shoot for me too.
I see.
Why the long face, Black?
Wait. No, what are your actual names? You're actors, darn it.
Let me guess. You're putting the director in a tough spot again? Jeez, you've got to learn to ease up.
Oh, they ain't really about this life. They are here for the paycheck, while Black is actually here for the grind. That's first impressions.
What good is a hero who takes it easy?
Push yourself too hard and you'll break.
That is true, but I mean, that was an honest question that was just asked.
Then I'll just train harder so that doesn't happen.
This kid's going to snap one of these days.
Kid? Well, actually, who does look the oldest?
Definitely.
Director, I'd like to do one more take of the Arc Black Meteor scene.
Okay, well, if he said it's fine, well, nah. A lot of people. That was actually one complaint or one thing people said about, like George Lucas, for example, the director, creator, really, Star Wars. After the first 3 movies, he made them. They were success. No one really wanted to backtrack against his ideas for the first 3, and so therefore, it wasn't as smooth as it could have been. Not to say, I like the first 3 movies, or movies 1 through 3, excuse me. I like those movies, but I definitely could see how some slight tweaks could have made things better.
I'm fairly certain my leg was bent unnaturally.
What? It looked fine to me.
I'm telling you, it was off.
I can't tell whose side I should be on right now.
Can't we just fix it in post?
Okay, nah, you can't. You want to fix everything in post? That's not a good sign, bruh.
I don't mean to disparage the TV series, but this is a theatrical release. I want to give this everything I've got.
It is? Okay, so yeah, movie star.
Look, I get what you're saying. But the pyrotechnics and lighting effects cost an arm and a leg these days. I know we're not operating on a shoestring budget or anything, but still.
You look toward the far end of the large set. They're gonna have a Megazord. All right.
Among all the Arc machines, your mech, the Arc Leon, eats up a huge chunk of the budget on maintenance alone.
Yeah, do we have the energy to even do this? Oh yeah, I mean, the Arc's 20% of the Arc is still massive.
Sure, Tetra's covering most of the cost, but even what's left isn't exactly pocket change.
Entertainment. I should have known as soon as you were a Tetra. I should have known! Why would Tetra have some elite force? Well, yeah, they do have an elite force that we didn't know about, Shade, but not one so open as you.
That thing actually moves, right? You can get inside and pilot it and everything? You shouldn't believe everything you hear, Red.
I can believe it.
It really does move. And yes, you can get in and pilot it. It even transforms into a lion.
Really?
What?
That thing's an actual robot.
Mustang, Hanson, you funded this? Why are they not? Well, maybe that's what they're leading to. That this thing is gonna fight on the battlefield.
Wait, why though?
Tell me about it. Going forward, all the giant robots have to be built for real.
Okay.
We received a directive not to use CGI, but to shoot everything live action.
Who gave this directive?
A directive from Mustang?
Yep.
Hanson. But no, he's probably, if I'm thinking like he is, play long game, all right? You know there's a war coming up. Have war machines.
Okay, but again, why? Why else? Because it's cool.
Okay, Red Ranger, you just gained some points.
He must have his reasons. He's not the type to act without thinking it through.
Yeah. If he's playing a big brain play, I see it.
That's true, but still.
Anyway, even with a record-breaking budget, we still need to watch our spending. So, let's not fret over every minor detail, alright?
I mean...
But the kids... Understood. I suppose it can't be helped.
They can actually fix that thing in post. If it looks good, then that's what matters. They won't care. Trust me, the kids will not care about little details like that. But when you go back and look at it as an adult, then you might, but...
Oh, for crying out loud.
Pick up the megaphone.
We're reshooting the Arc Black Meteor scene!
All right.
Reset all the special effects! Alright, let's move it, people!
Director...
You've really got a knack for making my life difficult. But I've learned a great deal because of you.
Really?
This show is meant to inspire courage in kids. We can't settle for less than our best.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, once everything's set up, we go again.
Mustang really has all aspects of entertainment. Like I said, or Hanson. If I didn't know him so well now, I would still be worried about that.
Oh, by the way, the mock-up for the theatrical poster's ready. Want to take a look?
Like, imagine how his father was. He'd never had something like this.
Sure, show me. I've been wondering about it.
Oh, is it already out? I want to see.
Obviously, nothing's finalized yet, so keep that in mind.
I think it's the image we see on the event image.
Here you go.
Yeah, I think they're gonna... What the heck? What the heck? And that's their weapon. Yeah, that don't look like them. Red's still the one in charge. Are they making it a cartoon version?
The Arc Rangers will always protect the Ark.
Presented by Tetra. Oh, okay, and we're on set, I'm assuming. What? Is that Rouge?
I'll set off with my right foot first.
Why?
Just a small superstition. Don't
What?
worry about it.
Okay, I'm confused. Log
I'll
in.
set off with my right foot first. Just a small superstition. Don't
Oh,
worry
I already
about
got 2 days? That's fine by me. So nothing special there. And black is up here. Lift your head to the sky. No, that's not it. Lift your head to the sky. No, that's not quite it either. Rehearsing your lines. Where are the others? Wait, you'll never become a hero by doing things half-heartedly.
it. I'll set off with my right
Okay, I don't
foot
see the
first.
others yet. They might
Just
not
a
even be
small
here.
Superstition. Don't worry about it.
Oh, robots are basically the same. How hard can it be? Unable to proceed
I'll
without
set off with
command
my right
input.
foot first. Just a small superstition.
Nah, this
worry
don't look
about
like
it.
a set. Okay, so these are music tracks. Did I get them all? No, there's one more. And I don't see red or blue.
I'll set off with my right foot first. Just a small superstition. Don't worry about it.
And then finally, the story's up here. All right. I see. This thing will I go for? Is this the show or is something actually gonna happen? All right. Well. Oh, that's right. I can't advance this because this will change. I am going to convene, although just from that part alone, I'm already thinking I don't need to see any future event. That gave me all the context I need for this, but still, I will go check and convene people, and I'll meet you all back on a different day. All right, I'm back. I think it's just, how many days is it later?
I'll set off with my right foot first.
I actually don't know.
Just a small superstition.
2
Don't
days
worry
later.
about it.
But I'm committed. Let's see what the Arc Rangers got. No matter what, even if the story is, I don't like saying filler, because like every character, you know, has their own story in the game. But even if it's not that serious, even if it has not anything to do with the previous events we've been dealing with,
I'll set
Still.
off with my right foot first.
like I said
Just
before,
a small superstition. Don't worry about it.
I am a Power Rangers fan, and that seems to be what we're dealing with. Though I imagine they're going to more reference the original. You know, is it Super Sentai, I believe? That would be my guess. But let's see. Oh yeah, let's actually use people who were here. Wait. Again. I'm literally using Rouge. Why isn't she a unit? Alright, fine.
Good. I'll go with you.
Leave it to me.
Are you in need of a hero?
I did hear something about Matisse, I think.
Here I come. great.
Oh no,
Me?
you make more sense here.
Wouldn't it be better to send another Nikkei instead of me?
All right. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me you're trying to work on them gains. More points? Because again, you're an actor. You ain't gotta do that, but more points. More points. We love to see it. We love to see it. You gotta work on yourself. Although, once again, do they? Just to briefly mention, so we know like Mint and Prika, for example, they have the more realistic versions. And maybe actors, it could be beneficial to have that too. So maybe that's the version of your body you're using, but at the same time, there is no way you could reach like Rappy, Anise, or Neon's levels, or the Guy Squad, or the Old Tails levels, just by lifting weights as an Nikkei. Or maybe you could, but we would need a whole different type of gym. Like the type Superman would use. And I don't know if the Ark can even build that. Well, they might be able to. I mean, what am I talking about? We have a gravity user. Yeah, nah. We absolutely could if we wanted to. But anyways.
Hey, Black.
Please tell me this is a group thing. Is everybody, I know you might not be as dedicated, but are you still trying to get them gains?
Red,
Oh, but once again, it's just a me thing. I understand in other cultures, they don't like muscle, so to speak, on women. Or maybe I'll say other individuals. But I do think it's more common in some than others. But if you're working on yeah, we're gonna leave after this. I'm gonna show you the gym Nikkei. I need to see gains. But anyways.
what brings you to the gym?
I came to get you.
You literally call each other Black and Red. I know I mentioned that before, but just when we have Red Hood, and you do honestly have some similar vibes. Just on my note.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, you training junkie. We were supposed to meet up for a meal today.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, yeah, even more so. You have your own face? Number one. Number two, you don't train. All right, that's fine.
Oh,
You're the one who suggested these weekly meetups, and you forgot?
sorry, it slipped my mind.
Well, yeah, you gotta make sure not to leave them hanging.
Go shower and let's get going.
Mind if I squeeze in a climb? It's part of my routine. I can't skip it.
Well, if it wasn't your idea, then I would say, you know, all right, but it is your idea.
Are you going to waste away if you skip one workout?
Well, keeping up your workout schedule is important. I'm not trying to say that.
Fine. Go on. I'll grab a coffee out front and wait.
Thanks. Give me 20 minutes. Again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
20 minutes to get out and get changed and okay. Whoa, a fan? We actually have a full model and everything. You got an Arc Ranger sticker. I like that. Oh, you got the trading card? Okay. Wait, what, like how much trading cards are we talking about? Like I could see if there are different generations of Arc Rangers, but I'm assuming there's just the one. Though I shouldn't assume Arc has had 100 years. But Hansen hasn't been in charge all that time. Wait, now I'm thinking about it. You're going around in costume?
Excuse me?
Hope? What kind of name for a boy is that?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Like, I can understand Hero. Hero would be an excellent name, but Hope?
Yeah.
What is it?
You're Arc Ranger Red, right? I know you. Can I get your autograph, please?
Red, don't fail me. Don't fail me, Red. This is something I don't play with. All right?
You've got the wrong gal.
You're in costume right now, I'm assuming.
Huh?
Arc Ranger Red, you said? What's that?
But you're her. You're Arc Ranger Red.
Okay.
I'm not. You're confusing me with someone else.
I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing. It could be like what's going on with Anise, and now Anise has multiple fits, but before she didn't. And he didn't mention your costume, but he still recognized you, so. You hover awkwardly unsure what to do. You resume sipping your coffee while staring into space. Yeah, for some people, it's just a job. Like my man Tommy, nah, bro, he was all about that action. To where he was in multiple Power Ranger series. But it seems like for you, it is not the case. But I know Black won't.
Hello there, young man.
Yeah. There we go.
Arc Ranger Black.
You drop to a knee in front of him, or in front of the boy, and look him in the eye.
As you know, we're out here fighting Rapture Fiends who could attack the Ark at any moment.
You covered. You covered. Not necessarily for Red, but so that the boy, Hope, doesn't lose hope.
And right now, we're on a secret mission. We're keeping our identities hidden while we prepare for a sneak attack from an invisible Rapture Fiend.
But now, honestly, if Mint has a mask, they should have something. Just to, help with the illusion.
If our cover gets blown, that could be really bad, right?
You jolt in surprise, clasping your hands over your mouth.
Good. Now, what's your name?
Hope.
Hope. That's a fine name.
That would be really cool if that was our name. Like RMC. If we were somehow in the past and this inspired us, although I'm pretty sure we were born at a test tube, but still, that would be really cool. And yeah, be really cool. And fitting name.
Can you keep our meeting here a secret?
Hope nods firmly, hands still pressed over his mouth.
And from now on, if you see us, you must pretend not to know us. We're always at risk of a Rapture Fiend attack.
No, that's great. That's great. Okay. Now, suddenly I'm not so upset that I spent so much on Black. If it had been Red so far, I might have been. But Black? Respect. You gonna sign the card? Nah, that's great. There you go.
This is proof that we are now secretly partners.
Now, Black, you should have been Ranger Red. Why are you Black?
If you ever spot a Rapture Fiend somewhere,
I mean, no, don't misunderstand. A lot of the Black and White Rangers, they got some cool stuff going on. But still, that's leader activity.
hold this card up high and call for the Arc Rangers. We'll come running no matter where you are.
Your head bobs so frequently the Arc Ranger Black briefly wonders if his neck might snap.
Good. Now off you go, partner.
Nah. Keep that memory, kid. Back in his seat. Oh, and yeah, because it's a cafe. No joke. I actually had in a gym called Lifetime. I had a restaurant after a workout. I would come down here. It looked pretty much like this. So I can very much visualize this.
You could have at least given him an autograph.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. If I did that for every kid who asked, it'd be endless.
Would it? How many kids are asking?
Children look to us and find courage.
Turn your head and look at Hope. Hope meets your eyes, jumps in surprise, and frantically pretends not to notice sipping his drink.
Give it 2 or 3 years, and he'll realize how foolish he was to buy into all this.
Nah, even in my age right now. Actually, I'm not quite certain. I haven't really. I was kind of mentioning it with Mint and Prika. Actually, yeah, it's the perfect time to mention it. But idols for me is like you're a person to me. Like other people might get excited to go to that stuff, but when I went to some concerts, I was like, okay, cool, I've seen them. But being starstruck is not really something that I do. But if I realized someone did what Black did when I was a kid, I would have realized how they must have seen or wondered if I was bothering them. But at the same time, I would remember that attitude, that kindness. That is what I will remember. And also, to be fair, as strong as they look, the counters will whoop them in their sleep. So, and they're the real heroes. So I can at least understand that mentality.
Before long, he'll be calling us imposters without a second thought.
Because in the real world, there are no Power Ranger-like beings, but there very much are in this one.
You haven't experienced that yet, have you?
No.
Well, then here's the thing. When it does, it completely shatters you.
So Red's been in the game for a minute. Black is new. That would actually make some sense. And again, Black Rangers and White Rangers typically come later. Versus Red's in there from the beginning. So that could make sense.
Red.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not doubting the validity of the work we do. I just came to terms with reality.
That is fair. Okay, I gotta give you that.
The reality that we're just heroes on screen.
But that's the one thing I would contest. Yeah, sure, you're not outside fighting the Raptures. And yeah, actually, that's another thing too. They're not human. They're Nikkei's too. They could. I mean, they'd be more capable of fighting Raptors than others would. But I can imagine thinking about all the people who actually die out there in the surface. Some who might have been stronger than you. And then having the kids look up to... Yeah, that's complicated. That's complicated.
Off screen, we're ordinary Nikkeis. Nothing more.
I have to understand that. I have to understand that and empathize with that.
I hope you never have to experience any of that. And even if you do, I hope you can brush it off and stand back up. I'll always have your back. So stay strong.
Okay. My apologies, Red. My apologies.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jeez, why does it feel so dour in here?
That's a thing for you to say, looking like you do. Actually, I thought that was a veil. That's your hair. Veil. 2 colors. When am I uploading this? Wait, you have emojis on this? Interesting. Does that go into your abilities at all?
Blue.
About time you got here. Why are you always the last one to show?
Got held up signing a few autographs on the way.
Did you?
Wow, get a load of the big celebrity. Oh, here's your blueberry soda.
I'm gonna be honest, I would have been glad to get all three. If you got singed from all three, imagine how at school when you go. Well, no, I wouldn't. Showing that at school is a good way to get it stolen. As a kid, nah. High school? High school, maybe not, depending on what class you're in. But elementary, oh nah.
Thanks. So, what's with the solemn atmosphere? Did someone get into trouble again?
Don't look at me. My wild days are far behind me.
So again, I can understand if Red was there from the beginning, but is Blue, like, did we have a cash change or something? Or has Blue just never given that up?
Besides, we were having a perfectly civil and amiable conversation.
Black, what's going on?
Well, it was civil.
Don't just go around me and ask her instead.
It was nothing.
Aw, now I feel left out.
That's fair. You don't want that.
But you can make it up to me by letting me decide what's for lunch.
Is that a bad thing?
Absolutely not.
It's a bad thing. All right.
Why not?
I'm gonna guess you have a Chloe palette.
You'll just pick something weird again.
Yep.
What was it last time?
A matcha black green tea latte protein shake.
What? How is that possible?
Yeah, that. The one I can't even remember the name of. Darn thing left me bedridden for 3 days.
Okay, yeah, nah, see, we can't do that. I'm sorry. At least they're being honest. I hate when people, or when the game, not when people, because honestly, I wouldn't mind if it's people, because if I'm there, I'm going to speak up. But I don't like when games don't give you the opportunity to say, this was trash. You should feel bad. My health is in jeopardy. No, there's a time for kindness and politeness, and there's a time for, no, you gotta understand, this was bad.
Oh, come on. You both need to be more adventurous.
I understand being adventurous. Feel free. But if that got me sick, we fight.
Okay, finish your drinks and let's go.
Maybe we should call off these gatherings. We're not on some kind of exotic food adventure.
You don't want to... Maybe you could do something else, right?
I have no complaints. Blue's recommendations have generally been okay. Nutritionally well-balanced as well.
Really? So the last one was just an outlier?
See, Black's the only one who gets it.
You both are off your rockers. Like I always say, not everyone's cut out to be a hero.
How does that go with, or how does that matter in this context?
I'm glad to be in this foxhole with you all.
And that, nah, see, even now, I'm more wondering, what was that neutral pose? I want the more confident Black. I wonder if this stage will change at all. Or if the...
Did you see me out there? I did great.
See, not having Moran's fit. No. It's the side enemy, or...
I'm so stuffed, I'm going to burst.
It's a side story. Well, not a side story, but I doubt this will come up in the main story. Or if it does. Story relevant fits are the ones that I must have. Main story. It's not like that'll be the only one Moran has. I hope.
And yet you licked your plate clean.
The food isn't to blame. If anything, the chef who came up with this dish is at fault.
How you blaming the chef?
Though the chef probably thought it would be a hit.
Wait. Log? What do you mean? That sounds like it was a hit.
The gap between ideals and reality sure hits hard.
What's going on?
One meal and you've achieved enlightenment.
Yeah, what's going on?
I thought it was fine. At first glance, the pairing did seem odd, but it was worth trying something new.
Now, Black is great.
Yeah, that's because you'll eat just about anything.
Black hole.
Anyway, should we call it a day?
Yeah, something's bound to happen the longer we hang out. All these stares we're getting are driving
What the
me
heck?
nuts. Wait, where did she go?
Yeah, more signatures?
If you're talking about Blue, she's over there signing autographs.
Dang, I'd be a happy kid. That's what I'm gonna say. You posed to? I'd be a happy kid.
She really was born for show business.
Wait a minute. 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 These three are Tetra. Mint. What the actual heck? Though, to be fair, I'm not sure who would be more popular, even in my own country. Because music artists, they get a lot of views on their songs, and I think the amount of people who listen to stuff, it's tricky to see how many actual individual people like them. But they can do concerts, and a lot of people, like when a stadium's packed, selling tickets at a high premium. Oh, perfect question of the day. I was gonna ask something about Power Rangers, but no, I'll ask it later. Probably on a Power Rangers theme. Now, Power Rangers does make sense. Well, I'll decide, but for right now, whatever the episode this is, who do you all think is more popular? Movie stars? Or I'll say music stars, and music stars means idols, musicians, whoever you think is the most popular of those who are musically talented versus whoever you think are the most popular of the actors. Doesn't necessarily just mean movie stars, TV stars, voice actors you could even say, although certainly not in my country, but in others, maybe. Whoever you like to say.
She inspires courage in people.
Anyway, let's just leave her to it and head out. We have a shoot tomorrow.
Sure. See you tomorrow.
All right. Just as they're about to part ways. A scream. Does someone hurt, or does he just see them? What? Okay, well, they're moving to try to help.
Blue, get below and be ready to catch him.
Okay, hold up, Red. Hold up. First off, you're leading. I thought that was just your Red Ranger. You're only on set. But you're leading. That's interesting. 2, they went into action immediately.
Black, on me. We're going in for the rescue.
Roger.
There's no reason they can't. Okay, hold up. Man in his 30s clings to the railing, barely holding on. At any moment, he could lose his grip and fall. Your eyes dart
Let's
around.
head to the building next door.
Okay.
No time. He can't hold on much longer. He's losing his grip.
Then what do we do?
We need to figure out how to get him down safely.
Can you toss one of you up there? Wait, how many stories was it? I don't think they said. Oh, 6 stories. Okay, no, I don't know if they have that kind of strength. But
It's too dangerous. We have to save him somehow.
Black, we're not real heroes.
But you immediately went into action.
All we can do right now is wait for the rescue team. And be ready in case he falls. Don't get so caught up in your TV character.
No, you don't have to be a. That doesn't matter. You could still want to save people. 2 of you can stay down below. 1 of you can try going up to the building and talking to him.
I can't just turn a blind eye to someone in danger. TV hero or not, that is something I could never do.
Yeah, you don't have to. It doesn't. Anybody can be a hero.
Fine. I'll give you a boost. Jump up
Oh.
and grab him.
Okay. You do have that kind of strength.
From that height?
Are you gonna walk the walk? Or are you just playing hero?
Well,
Though you honestly would be the lightest one from what I'm seeing. So, but hey,
You can do it, Black.
and Black's been working out. But hey,
all right.
all right. So you're gonna get a running start. Okay, just one of you. Just Red.
Wait, you should transform first.
You can do that too? I mean, it makes sense.
Is now really the time for that?
Yeah, because if you fail, it's a risk. If you succeed, that will bring a lot of views to your show. But if you fail,
Now's the perfect time.
scan your surroundings. A crowd has gathered. All right.
It's time to show these people what the Arc Rangers can do.
Honestly. Always the entertainer.
As long as it doesn't hamper your strength at all, which again, you're Nikke, so I guess it shouldn't.
Black, transform!
Black.
Roger that.
Oh, you're telling Black to transform. I thought, okay, gotcha.
Arc Ranger Black. Transform.
Oh, that's still cool though. Yeah, come on. You got to.
Saving civilians in danger. That is what we Arc Rangers do.
Wait, Ray, you not gonna transform? Fine. Maybe it's not, they haven't made it yet. Red thrusts both arms upward.
I'm counting on you, hero!
Leave it to me.
Arc Ranger Black launches into the air. An instant, you're soaring halfway up the building. Your eyes meet those of the man hanging. Oh, okay, you made it. His grip gives out. There we go. Oh, okay, I guess that can work. You can try to cushion his fall. I mean, actually, that doesn't really make sense for... Like, you can survive that, sure, but... You land... Oh. Stolen your arms if you held up... That would make the force on... You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Hold on. Let me check on him.
Can you heal?
He passed out. No visible external injuries.
Okay.
Good.
Nah, people gonna tune in now. Applause and cheers rain down on the Arc Rangers. There's a kid nearby.
Black, give the crowd what they want.
Good idea. Yeah, thrust your fist in the air.
The Arc Rangers will always protect peace on the Ark.
I know Hanson must be happy. As you take in the roar of the crowd, surge of exhilaration rises within you as if your body was on fire.
This isn't good.
Whoa!
Your legs and waist are badly damaged.
That can be fixed. No problem. What is this? This looks like it's inside the Megazord, honestly. And yeah, you even got a statue right here.
That's what happens when you run wild with that lightweight body of yours.
So it is a lightweight.
What are you talking about? I feel fine.
That's because you're unnaturally durable.
Why?
It's just how she's built.
Okay.
I've gotta say, it's a bit of a bummer. We went through all that just to save someone fleeing after getting caught having an affair.
Wow. What the heck? I mean, he still was gonna die. That's not a good thing he did, but we don't want him to die, so... You still save someone, regardless.
His life is as worthy as any other.
Like I said, you still saved someone.
Yeah. Still, it would have been nicer if it had been a more rewarding rescue.
I understand that.
That is not an unreasonable thought.
Yeah.
Nevertheless... Oh,
Like, yeah, now I think about it, it's not just that you saved them. You got injured because of that. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Let's get you to the repair center for a full inspection. By the looks of it, you might need a full body replacement.
Okay, so you can't heal. That makes sense.
Whoa, seriously?
Although, what is up with your face? Like, you're the most, should I say pessimistic? But then you have those faces.
This is worrying. Hopefully this doesn't affect our shoot.
How long does it take to get a replacement?
What could go wrong? These days, they can swap bodies out in no time.
Yeah, I would think.
That's true. But please be more careful from now on. If any of us get hurt, it's not just us who'd be out of a job.
Out of a job? Nah. Well, okay. I understand if one of the actors isn't there, because that's why they have stunt doubles and all that. Actually, shoot. That's actually a very good point. They have stunt doubles for situations exactly like, well, not exactly like this. Stunt double's not going to be saving people on the roof like that, but by the way, the actors cannot get hurt. That's important. Although, didn't a lot of the Power Rangers do their own stunts? But still, the point remains. You guys can't get hurt, or otherwise no one else can do their jobs.
I'll be more careful.
Look down at your hands. Oh, really? Think back at the cheers from the crowd, goosebumps rise along your skin.
Despite everything, that felt good.
Yeah, it was a good thing you did.
So this is what it feels like to save someone. This is what it means to be a real hero.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I was gonna bring in my own interpretations of what heroes are and not whatnot, but nah, that was heroic action. All right, let's check back on the map. Okay, did they just make a mistake and we're supposed to be using black? No, black is here. Never become a hero by doing things half-heartedly. Don't think anything changed. Yeah. Okay.
I'll set off with my right foot first. Just a small superstition. Don't
Then
worry about it.
1-3.
The massive fire raging on Royal Road continues to intensify as we speak.
What the heck? What is that?
Shortly after the fire broke out, the flames rapidly spread to large amounts of flammable material stored in the area, quickly escalating beyond control.
Okay.
As of now, the fire remains completely out of control. The situation on the ground remains extremely volatile.
Is this part of the show or?
The AFF is struggling to reach the scene, hampered by narrow access roads leading to the fire.
Narrow access roads. But there aren't that many cars now. So.
In an effort to prevent further damage, all nearby areas have been cordoned off, with the exception of access roads. However, direct firefighting operations are being delayed due to the narrow passageways.
You know, we don't have a firefighter crew. Well, I imagine there definitely gonna be some in the future.
The situation is further complicated by large crowds that have gathered near the scene, obstructing the movement of fire engines and further hampering access.
There are actual fire engines in here? Again, it makes sense. Something like that, even if cars go away, you still need fire trucks.
In response, the central government has announced that in approximately 5 minutes, it will begin forcibly clearing civilians, blocking the roads to secure access for emergency responders.
Why in 5 minutes?
Authorities have stated that no compensation will be provided for any physical injuries incurred during this forced dispersal.
That's why.
and strongly urge citizens to evacuate promptly and voluntarily. The cause of the fire has also been identified.
Okay.
Investigators have confirmed that this was an act of retaliatory arson committed by a man who had previously purchased high-value goods at the location.
What? Nah. How you in the art? See, that's how you know these people, they don't understand what's going on outside. How you do something like this in a closed system, destroying any building like that, just off of some goods? Like, no. There's a better way. Of course, someone who commits arson is not the most logically sound person, but still.
The suspect sought a refund 2 weeks after making the purchase. But when the store refused, he claims to have felt humiliated, prompting him to carry out the arson.
I need more details. Like, what kind of products we talking at the scene of the fire? You are nearby? Oh, are you gonna get hurt trying to save people? Some are standing on their feet in helplessness while others cry out in anguish. Okay. Some people are watching you. Something burns deep within your chest. Okay, on this one, I'm not sure what the judgment call would be, because you could easily hamper the professional's work if you're not experienced and if you're not part of the chain of command. But at the same time, if you see somebody you can help, then you see somebody you can help. 3 scream for help on the roof. The raging blaze and billowing smoke threaten to swallow them whole. Okay. Press the transform trigger on your wrist.
Dark Ranger Black!
Is that made of plastic or is that an actual armor?
Transform!
Because if it's actual armor, then okay, but voices from behind try to stop you. At the same time, cheers erupt. Okay. Sense of absolute power courses through Archranger Black as if you can do. Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about. Run toward the burning building and look up at the people calling out from the rooftop.
It's too far for me to jump.
In that case,
You gonna go through the fire? Yeah, okay. And again, it's not like this armor is gonna help. Like, you clearly, it's not complete. And it would probably burn you up from the inside if it wasn't, meant to keep you cool. Okay. Interior's already engulfed with flames. Your temperature sensors go haywire. Through your visor, you begin mapping the interior. Spot the stairs and sprints toward them. Shoot, if you are willing to do this, well, I wonder, I don't know what Hansen's methods are. Like, if you're a Tetranike, how do you go to the battlefield, or, say you want to go to the battlefield, besides Anise, of course. Though your body is an ultralight model designed for action-heavy scenario. Oh, it is? It's a little far. Oh. Wait. It's an ultralight model designed for action-heavy scenarios. Do you mean like a lot of exercise or a lot of activity? But what I'm getting is that in a situation like this, in a building where there's fire, things can easily collapse. Yeah. You know, and keep running at the end of this. At the end of the stairway is a door. Kick it open and burst up on the rooftop. Hope lights up on the faces of those trapped there. Once again, a tingling feeling surges through Archranger Black's entire body. Gather everyone into your arms. That should not. All 3 of them? That isn't gonna go the same way. Crunch. Wait, did you land with your feet? Unless you did that, unless you used the force. The force of the jump was transferred to your body instead of theirs, then yeah, that will work. Yep, that makes sense, but if you got them out... Yeah.
Run straight that way! Don't look back!
Well, you did it. You didn't interfere with the professionals. And you got the people. Okay, another burning building. Someone else is waiting on the rooftop to be rescued. Okay, but no, once again, that's dangerous. Your pain sensors are there for a reason, to tell you if your body can function. The door bursts open. A great wall of flames engulf you. Yeah, okay. Okay. I like the idea. I really do.
I'll put a stop to all of them.
But that's the dangerous part.
Have no fear, for we will never lose!
Huh. Well, that's fitting. You open your eyes to find yourself in the repair center. Quickly look around. They're both sitting beside your bed watching you.
What's going on?
I see you're finally awake, you absolute lunatic.
Why am I here? I was in the middle of rescuing people from a fire.
To be fair, again, even just regular Nikes like them, it's like they have superpowers. They might not be the most equipped for the situation, but they still can help. But like I was saying, you can do, well, no, you didn't do any harm. It was just yourself. And if anything, what you hurt is possibly the people of the staff.
You got hit by a backdraft. Be glad your brain didn't get cooked.
Oh yeah, that's another part. That could have happened too.
A backdraft?
You don't know what that is?
By the way, just makes you wonder about like Nihilist. Or surely her flames will burn. Well, I would say they will burn hotter, but they didn't change colors. They're reds too, so.
No.
You still ran straight into a fire without knowing what backdrafts are? You're insane.
Yeah.
Red?
What were you thinking?
What do you mean? Someone had to rescue those civilians.
Who do you think you are? Black. We're not heroes.
Once again, this is an instance where I can see both sides.
Sure, we're heroes on TV, but out here in the real world, we're just regular Nikes. Of course, we can save someone hanging from a ledge, catch a pickpocket, or help someone who's getting roughed up.
Yes.
We can be heroic,
Yes.
but only to a certain degree.
I understand that logic. I always like to describe myself as an optimistic realist. My optimism is saying yes, they can absolutely be heroic. But a realist is also saying I have seen a lot of situations where people who had good intentions, what do I always say? Some of the worst things done are done with good intentions. Even professionals can sometimes make a mistake, let alone someone who doesn't really know what they're doing. It's like in a situation like that, if you do want to be able to help somebody in a fire, then you would need to like at least get some training, you know? You can train to be a firefighter. Then again, I'm just wondering, why can't you do that? It seems like your role could just, it's different for Nikes because why can't you just join a team where their job is to save lives? Almost seems like you're in the wrong profession.
Just be satisfied with that. We're not real heroes after all.
Like, is it a case of Mori where their stats didn't equate to being able to handle that? I doubt it, because Black could still save people.
Maybe you're right. And my abilities may be insignificant. but that doesn't mean my heart is.
I agree with that. Again, can you not change professions?
I want to become a real hero, one who actually saves people. Not just a hero who only exists in a TV show, but a real-life one.
You're being a nuisance, you dummy! Do you even know the first thing about firefighting? What about protocols for a building collapse?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
Do you know first aid? Can you even set a splint?
That's also important.
Well,
Okay, not gonna lie. Red has her ways, but I actually think as far as being the leader, that's nothing but facts.
You know nothing. And you think transforming and charging in looking cool is all it takes?
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Red, Black meant well.
She did. Red, are you gonna say the line?
Good intentions aren't enough.
Oh,
You need the skills to back it up.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right, fine. I gotta get all three of them when they come. Well, red and blue when they come out. When they come out. Yep. Mark my words. No matter how many gems I gotta at least make the attempt. Fortunately, I know Black is the only one for this event. And whatever event that you all have coming next, I'm going to do. Dang, never thought I'd hear. I mean, it's close to it. Good intentions are not enough. You need the skills to back it up. That is true. That's not being cruel. That's actually helping Black. Before, because it could have been a lot worse. It could have been Black trying to help people, and in her ignorance, she got people killed. It worked out. And that's good. We need to make sure if you do that again, that you're prepared.
Especially when it comes to saving lives.
Yes.
You fool. You want to know what good that showboating of yours did?
You gonna talk about the show?
Onlookers swarmed the already narrow entrance to the scene of the fire.
Oh.
The AFF lost control of the situation, so Triangle and ACPU rapid response units had to be deployed to drive them away.
Okay, I was trying to see. We don't know who AFF is, do we? I'm gonna go double check the teams, but... Oh yeah, because there was something else I wanted to show.
The delayed access meant it took even longer to put out the fire.
I actually forgot who Triangle is.
Were there casualties?
And I'd hope not. I think Red might feel or be speaking differently if there were.
No.
Yeah.
So count yourself lucky.
Yeah.
If a single person had died, that would have been on you.
See, the devs, you know how many shows that or games that I have played, and it seems like the writers writing the games don't understand that. Or why I get so frustrated with certain characters. Like, Pyro, what was your plan here? What was your plan? Shoot. I was talking bad about Red. I guess the ideal for me is a mixture of the two of them. Maybe Blue? I don't know. But so many people need to understand this. It's not someone trying to be mean. They're trying to actually do the opposite.
Red.
Please, Black. I'm begging you. We're just entertainers, not real heroes.
The one thing I say is that, again, you could be. I'm just wondering why you're not. You're actually one of the people who could be a hero.
All we need to do is give people courage through our show. don't be overly ambitious outside of that.
Red,
What, you punk?
where do I begin?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There, you heard the lesson.
Where do I even begin to become a real hero?
You're insane.
No, like you said, if you have the skills, then
I want to save people. Teach me, please.
I don't know if can Red teach you? Well, I mean, she can coach you on what to do, definitely.
You've really lost your marbles. First, you've got to memorize some emergency response protocols.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't approach things from a victim's perspective like an idiot. Look at things from a rescuer's.
How old are you, Red? Now that now it seems more so truly Black is young and Red's a seasoned veteran.
And replace that flimsy ultralight body of yours.
Really?
A standard body's heavier, but it's much sturdier. You'll be able to do a lot more.
Well, see, that's what I thought when they were talking about the standard body should be able to do more. I don't understand why they were saying the advantage of lightweight was you can do more actions, because I can't see how. Well,
Are you trying to talk her out of it or encourage her? Make up your mind.
She'll hit a wall soon enough. Not everyone's cut out to be a hero.
Thank you, Red.
I don't know. I feel like the most important thing is the drive to do what it takes to not that personality. If you have the personality to be one, then I think you're already halfway there. You have more than just a personality. You also have, well, like I said, something equivalent to super ability, or yeah, being superhuman. More normal people can't do that.
I'm leaving. Just so you know, filming's been postponed for 3 days.
Dang.
Understood.
I'll head out too. See you later.
All right.
Red and Blue step out of the hospital room. Black stares intently at her hands.
I want to become the real thing. A real hero.
I think you can. Why? No, I know you can.
Why didn't you tell her
About what?
that there were casualties because of the
What?
AFF's delayed entry?
I see. She'll find out eventually.
No one died.
Okay. Still.
Regardless, the delayed entry was what caused them.
Yeah.
Red, what do you actually want for Black? I'm so confused.
I want to see how far she can go. If she wants to become a real hero, she should see it through.
I agree with that.
And then, I want her to face reality.
Why are you making it seem like, didn't that be two separate things?
Like you did?
You tried to be one?
I know you tried harder than anyone to become a true hero,
Oh.
but you gave up. That's why you understand Black better than anyone.
That makes sense.
She won't quit until she's seen it through to the bitter end. Oh. You're encouraging her just to make her give up. That's awfully cruel of you.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, no, I do think that's the first part is true. But the second part? No. I don't think Black would unless that happened.
Then again, with how stubborn she is, nothing less would make her quit.
Absolutely.
She might go all the way. And beyond.
And that part too.
Or not.
Oh, this is complicated.
No, I think it's simple. You want to be a hero? Let me tell you what you need to do. Help you avoid pitfalls and see if you succeed.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's not what I expected. You know, did this change? No. Nope, it didn't. It's exactly the same. That's interesting. Well, first, remind me, who's Triangle? I think we actually have them, but for those who don't know, where is ACPU? Ah, there we go. ACPU. Mobile Patrol Squad that's responsible for keeping the peace in the Ark. Wait, I didn't know that part. Really? Alright, well yeah. That's the ACPU. But we don't have an AFF. We do have a Triangle. Who is that again? Oh, duh. The squad responsible for maintaining order in the Ark that act for the central government and keep the Ark citizens safe from various threats. Honestly, I haven't seen anybody else but Privity in so long in the story, I forgot. But yeah, that's Triangle. Do we have an AFF? And I've just forgotten? Wait, hold up. I just realized. Squad's 2nd Airborne Squad. Yeah, that's just you. Wait a minute. Because I would have uploaded the episode now so people know. Yeah, Lily's the 5th. That is interesting. Are they planning on adding more to those squads later with the 2nd game? 7th, yeah. I never noticed that. And you haven't seen the episodes, but yeah, I already know Raven was the 2nd. That's what made me clue into that. Okay, I got massively distracted, but I think it's safe to say that we don't. Looking at everybody else's squads, I know them by name, and no one screams firefighter. I'm assuming what that is, Ark Firefighter, AFF. So yeah, they're coming eventually then. And by the way, this is the Gym Nige. How? And I believe one of your quotes.
If you're okay with it, how about we work out together this evening?
Not that.
Kimrat, you have a natural talent for working out. How about becoming a trainer with me?
Not that.
I've never thought anyone's body was more aesthetic than mine, but yours is truly amazing.
Yeah, see this? And you mentioned muscles a lot. And look at this dude. He's like muscles. That's all I see. Where are yours? Where are they? I don't see them. You can't. How does the game have characters like Brady, but where are the muscles, bro? Where? I mean, granted, it doesn't really matter for them, so to speak. They're robotic, so they don't have to see it. But I'm just saying, even for, like, I would feel, if I'm going to a gym and I'm looking for aesthetics, someone who looks like they work out would be more, would give me more confidence. But yeah, I'm looking at it. I don't see a single one. I don't see a single one. Now that's what this game's missing. I didn't think about it now. Well, I didn't think about it too closely, but they gotta fix that. I think the closest one may be, and even then, yeah, nah, Even someone like Nihilist, but your main thing isn't strength anyways. It's it's these. Still. Nah, gang, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Remind me, is there any more people in your squad? Yeah, all three. Nah. Not asking for everybody to do that, but just the ones who would make sense. Anywho, I was also gonna mention, for me personally, I would much rather have an autograph from someone like Black. Or no, Red has my respect too. And Blue, like I said, all three of them. But it's more so because of the purse. Like, if I saw someone who did that and they also wanted to be a star, now you got it. And maybe that's just a me thing, because I've always said heart for me is one of the biggest things about a character. And so for me, a lot of these individuals put themselves in harm's way to protect others. And for me, if you don't even reach that tier, not to say that there's anything wrong with people who don't, but when there are people who are, like even someone like Neon, as bubbly as she is, she has been taken a fatal blow by Inviglia, just one shot Anise and Neon, and still out here fighting. Though she doesn't remember that, or at least it was said that she doesn't, but she might have just brushed it off. Either way, I'm just saying. There are so many cool characters in this game. And even if the Rangers don't have the power, still, I like that. Even with Red, tried. And I do think there also is something to be said about recognizing that you aren't going to be who you're looking at right now. Not everyone has a weapon who can let you fly through the sky or the power to do hand-to-hand combat. With Heretic, nah. Straight up, there's probably only a few individuals, you can probably count them on one hand from the arc, who can do that. In fact, there was a whole arc on Laplace, chapter either 17 or 18, about why Suyin cared for Laplace so much and why she was a hero.
Birdie, let's be heroes together.
And on that note, yeah, not everybody's gonna be Matisse. But once again, I'm wondering why. Why can't Black do it? She's an Nikke. If she just gets the training, can't she be one of them? And she's not mass-produced, so she already has higher specs than normal Nikkes. Well, hopefully we'll get an answer. But for right now, I'm gonna take a break and meet you all back.